Thank you, Tom. And thank you all for having me. What if we had just one more gift? I'm very excited to be able to share with you about the foundation and how we can work together to get that one more gift and to have charitable gifts within to support the society. According to a recent study, charitable giving is only about 6% of the total revenue in aging service industry. It's an even smaller number at the Good Samaritan Society at less than 1%. That isn't the case in other nonprofits. Approximately half of the public charities in the US rely on 50% or more of their revenue from charitable gifts. That tells me one thing. Everyone in this room has an opportunity to increase the percentage of their revenue that comes from charitable giving. In a time of change and turbulence in the healthcare industry, that's good news. I'm here today to reinforce that the foundation is here to help. If you remember nothing else of what I say today, remember these 4 words: we're here to help. It probably comes at no surprise to anyone that earned revenue and public funding will only go so far to meet the daily needs of your residents. Although the society may face challenges today and in the years to come, charitable gifts don't have to be one of them. Gifts are new revenue, and they come from people you're probably already working with, grateful family members and individuals in your care. By encouraging your community to give and telling them about what you're doing with the gifts that you already received, you could generate additional gift dollars that help with your bottom line. At the Good Samaritan Foundation is here to help you do that. So how do we do that? The foundation is many things, but I think you can divide our work into 2 areas: growing charitable gifts to support the society and managing endowed funds. Let's tackle those one at a time. First, in growing charitable support, the foundation has assembled a team of professionals to support you, the locations. While we do raise funds for national initiatives that impact seniors on a larger scale, much of our work happens at the location level. That's because the mission of the society is so visible within the locations, and donors see the impact of their dollars firsthand. We know that the donors that you have connected with have been giving to your locations and want to continue to see the impact of their dollars within your local community. The foundation will help you cultivate those donors, current and potential, to meet the needs of your locations. We are not here to compete with you, we're here to work with you. The foundation is dedicated to seeking philanthropic gifts on behalf of the society and those it serves, not for ourselves, our employees, or our board members. Your goals are our goals. We are here to raise dollars for you and for your residents. To grow charitable support, the foundation's day-to-day work is in identifying, connecting with, and maintaining relationships with the society donors and potential donors. Many of them are grateful family members. Some of them are residents, and some are complete strangers who just want to see some good done in the world. All are interested in giving because of the compassionate care that happens in your locations. You may have heard about the term symbiotic relationship, where 2 species live in close proximity in a long-term relationship. That's your locations and the foundation when it comes to fundraising. Here's an example of what can happen when the symbiotic relationship goes well.
The Heinz Willett Center for Wellbeing involved many moving pieces. It was both through the leadership and the residents giving heart for philanthropic measures, the center really came to reality. We have set ourselves probably 5 to 7 years ahead of any of our competitors in the community with this wellness center.
Well, I like to exercise, so I figured this was a good thing to do, keep people fit and keep myself fit.
We created a niche not only in the community of Mountain Home, but also in the larger portion of north central Arkansas. We have several people that we are working with. What they saw is they saw something that was a dream that came to reality. And they saw that because of what we did, they trust that if they want to support something in the future, that those efforts will come to fruition. You know, we sat here for 8 years with limited donations. But during that time, we were building relationships. They chose to support what we were doing here, and they believed in us, and that made all the difference in the world.
Thank you. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for bringing this vision to reality for your location. Now I know what the rest of you are thinking. How can I do something like that? Well, the foundation is ready to bring your vision to reality. The foundation brings a range of benefits and services, including maximizing and emphasizing the most donor-friendly aspects to the Society's mission and presenting them in fundable projects, nurturing donor relationships, ensuring that everyone who might support the mission is given an opportunity to do so by asking them for gifts, reporting and celebrating the impact of gifts, finding and keeping more donors through donor communication, providing professional, ethical coaching through training and fundraising best practices, coordinating with donors' legal and financial professionals to shepherd their estate gifts through the probate process, researching and composing grant applications, helping you understand the gifts dollars that you have available and how to use them, and by monitoring donor data to make fundraising and stewardship more effective. If you didn't catch all that, don't worry. There's a brochure that will be available so you can be reminded. We are here to help. The second part of the foundation's work involves in holding the endowed funds for the Society. When it comes to gift dollars are placed in endowment, they are transferred to the foundation to be held and managed as a pool. Please understand that the foundation does not take this money for our own use. These endowed funds are held at the foundation, but they are entirely for the benefit of the location where they were first given. So why does the Society do this? Endowed funds are invested long-term so that they can yield a higher rate of return. That interest, in turn, creates a sustainable source of revenue back to your location. Imagine what that $1.8 million gift is going to do for that location. Note that unless a donor has placed a restriction on that money, you can use that money for whatever the area of greatest need is within your location. The foundation also works to grow the principle of these endowments by working with you and your donors. This is why a healthy major and planned gift program is so important to the Society's future and why the foundation focuses a large amount of time and effort on building that program. If all of this seems a little confusing, you're not alone. It might help to think about it like a 401k retirement account. When you or I set aside money for the retirement, we know that the funds that are not invested just for us. Our retirement savings are rolled all together with money of hundreds of other people that are setting aside for retirement, and this larger amount is invested. So everyone benefits. In the same way, the endowed funds from the locations are put together and invested, and that higher rate of return and generates more for all, and at a much higher rate than one smaller endowment or savings account could do on its own. In 2017, the Society had $69 million of endowed funds invested. Those earnings can pay for a lot of fitness equipment, scholarships, charitable care, and other things your location needs. I do want to mention those earnings. Did you know that the Society has a significant amount of unspent gift dollars? I want to encourage you to contact the foundation so we can talk about how you can use those funds. What's the best thing about using gift funds in a visible way? Donors give you more gifts. The old adage, if you have to spend money to make money, that really holds true in fundraising. My message today, we're here to help, is for every location represented here. Here's some practical steps that you can take to engage with the resources that we represent. Take a look at your available gifts to spend report. This is real money. If you need help finding the report, interpreting it, or just looking for guidance as to how to utilize those funds in a visible way that will help you generate more gifts, please call us. We're here to help. If you have questions about on how you're progressing towards your budgeted fundraising goal, or if you want to know how you could be doing more to raise more dollars, call us. We're here to help. And if something amazing happens in your location because of gift dollars, let us know so we can celebrate with you. That impact is good for all of us to know about. I've been with the Good Samaritan Foundation for 2.5 years now. Before that, I worked in the for-profit world within an industry that raised customer service to a fine art. At the Good Samaritan Society, your excellence in service and care for our nation's seniors is one of the reasons I came here. You understand the power of excellent service, but the Society and Foundation has something our for-profit friends do not. That motivating belief that in Christ's love, everyone is someone. Our faith compels us to share in God's love through every choice we make, action we take, and word we speak. The foundation would love to be of service to you and your fundraising efforts and to work with you to build relationships with donors. Engage with us. We're here to help. Thank you.